Let no man glory in the greatness of his mind, but rather keep watch over his wits. Cautious and silent let him enter a dwelling. To the heedful comes seldom harm. For none can find a more faithful friend than the wealth of mother wit. Wealth dies. Friends die. One day you too will die. But the thing that never dies is the judgment on how you have spent your life. It is fortunate to be favored with praise and popularity. It is dire luck to be dependent on the feelings of your fellow man. Wealth may vanish in the wink of an eye. Gold is the falsest of friends. There's no excuse for a man who rejects the truth once it's proven. Even in the sheath, the sword must be sharp. So too must the mind and the spirit be within the body. An ill-tempered, unhappy man ridicules all he hears, makes fun of others, refusing always to see the faults in himself. Where you recognize evil, speak out against it, and give no truces to your enemies. The cautious guest who comes to the table speaks sparingly, listens with ears, learns with eyes. Such is the seeker of knowledge. When truth and fairness are different from what is law, better it is to follow truth and fairness. Fate and fortune do not always go hand in hand. The traveler must train his wits. All is easy at home. He who knows little is a laughingstock amongst men of the world. Often there is regret for saying too much, and seldom regret for saying too little. The cowardly man thinks he'll live forever if he keeps away from fighting, but old age won't grant him a truce, even if spears spare him. There is more honor in accumulating little by little than in reaching for the sky and ending up flat on your face. A person should not agree today to what they'll regret tomorrow. I was once young. I was traveling alone and lost my way. I thought myself rich when I met another. Man is the joy of man. Ill it is to abandon honor and integrity in exchange for injustice and greed. Speak useful words, or be silent. Blessed is he who in his own lifetime is awarded praise and wit, for ill counsel is often given by mortal men to each other. Better a brief spell of honor than a long rule of shame. The unwise man is awake all night and ponders everything over. When morning comes, he is weary in mind, and all is as burdensome as ever. Wisdom is welcome wherever it comes from. Be wary of the man who urges an action in which he himself incurs no risk. Better it is to have a lower position in life and be free than to have a position of power only to be subject to the will of another. All guests should speak well of their host, or not speak at all. A person's actions are often worse than their intentions. One should not bow before stupidity merely because it is old. A guest must depart again on his way, nor stay in the same place forever. If he bides too long on another's bench, the loved one soon becomes loathed. Never reproach another for his love. It happens often enough that beauty ensnares with desire the wise, while the foolish remain unmoved. A hungry wolf is bound to wage a hard battle. Affection is mutual when men can open their hearts to each other. He whose words are always fair is untrue and not to be trusted. All a people need in order to rise up against tyranny is a leader bold enough to take up the banner. Let none put faith in the first sown fruit, nor yet in his son too soon. Whim rules the child, and weather the field. Each is open to chance. Stubbornness brings either greater humiliation or greater honor. All the doorways before one enters should be looked around, should be spied out. It can't be known for certain where enemies are sitting in the hall ahead. Don't mess with ale if you are weak. A clear head is good company. Drink is a dangerous friend.